you were wondering what happened to the Denver market as we moved into winter, November made it pretty clear. Prices dipped slightly, activity slowed, and new listings fell hard. This is not a crash, it's a seasonal shift plus a market that is continuing to normalize after a few intense years. In this quick December 2025 update, I will cover price, sales, inventory, days on market, and what it means for buyers and sellers heading into the end of the year. Let's start with pricing. The median close price in the Denver metro came in at $585,000, which is down 0.8% from October. Now that is not a major drop, but it does tell us that sellers are not getting the same automatic price growth that we saw earlier in this year. In a market like this, pricing correctly from day one matters way more than starting high and trying to negotiate later. Now demand. Closed homes came in at 2,734 sales, down 23.37%. Sales volume was 1.93 billion, down 25.63%, and that is a meaningful slowdown in closings. And a lot of it's seasonal, but it also reflects buyers are being a bit more selective. So we're seeing more buyers take time, compare options, ask for concessions, and walk away when a home actually feels overpriced. Now inventory is the next piece. Months of inventory is at 3.84 months, up just 2.95%. Now we are not in a full buyer's market, but we're also not in the old environment where you had no options and everything sold immediately. More inventory creates more leverage for buyers, and it forces sellers to compete on condition, layout, and location, not just on availability. Now homes are also taking longer to sell. The median days in the MLS is now 36 days, up 9.09%. That is still not a long time historically, but it is long enough that strategy matters. The first week on the market is still going to be the most important. If the showings are slow early, that usually points back to the price, presentation, or maybe both. Now on the supply side, active listings are 10,506, down 15.92%. New listings dropped to 2,620, down 41%. Now that is a part of a lot of people miss. Even with slower demand, the market can stay relatively stable if fewer sellers are listing. Now that is exactly what we often see in November and in December. Pending sales are 2,923, down 11.05%, which says that buyers are still active, but they're more moving cautiously and taking more time before committing. What are you seeing right now? Are you seeing more price reductions? Are you seeing more concessions? Or are you just seeing homes sitting for a little bit longer? Let me know what you're noticing down in the comments. Now here's the key takeaway for November. Prices are slightly softer, activity is slower, and the market is more balanced than it has ever been. Buyers have more breathing room and sellers have to be sharper with pricing and presentation. If you are a buyer, this season can be a strong window because there's often less competition and you may have way more negotiating power. Especially true on homes that have been sitting on the market. Now if you're a seller, you can still get a strong result, but you need a clean plan, you need to price it right, you need to make it show well, and be prepared for buyers to ask for inspections and concessions. If you want a breakdown for your specific neighborhood, please feel free to reach out anytime. I am Kareem Howard, a licensed realtor at Gerlock Homes. Subscribe for more Denver market updates, and I'll see you in the next one.